Today, we're diving into something that's hitting hard for a lot of us in our 20s. The biggest money mistakes 20-somethings make in 2026. I'm talking about those sneaky pitfalls that can derail your financial future before you even hit 30. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to dodge them like a pro. Let me start with a story that might sound familiar. Picture this, it's early 2025, and my buddy Alex, just turned 24, is living the dream in Austin, Texas. He's got a fresh tech job at one of those AI startups booming after the global AI regulations kicked in. Salary's decent, around $70,000 a year after taxes, and he's feeling invincible. Fast forward to now, January 2026, and Alex is scrolling through his bank app, staring at a balance that's barely scraping $5,000. His credit score? Tanked. Why? He fell into every trap we're about to unpack. One night, over some barbecue and drinks, he confessed it all started with a harmless VR subscription for immersive gaming, then snowballed into maxed-out credit cards for that sure-thing meme stock pump that flopped. Sound like someone you know? Maybe even you? That's the hook. This isn't just theory. It's real life in 2026, where tech makes spending easier than ever, but the consequences hit harder. Stick around, because we're breaking it down step by step, from the hidden mechanics behind these mistakes, to how the system sets you up to fail, the mental toll it takes, real-world stories, and finally, your practical escape plan. Alright, let's peel back the curtain on the hidden mechanics. These are the invisible forces that make these mistakes so easy to make and so hard to spot until it's too late. First off, mistake number 1, lifestyle inflation on steroids. In 2026, with AI personalized ads everywhere, from your smart fridge suggesting premium deliveries to your AR glasses overlaying buy now prompts on everything you see, it's like the world is designed to make you spend more as you earn more. The mechanic here is dopamine-driven consumption. Every purchase triggers a hit, but it's engineered to escalate. You start with a $10 monthly streaming bundle, then add VR add-ons, and before you know it, you're at $100 in subs alone. Hidden mechanic 2, ignoring compound interest's evil twin, compound debt. 20-somethings think, I'll pay off that student loan or buy now pay later gadget later. But in 2026, with credit card interest rates averaging around 20 to 22% due to lingering high Fed influences, debt compounds faster than your savings ever could. The math is brutal. Borrow $10,000 at 22% interest, miss minimum payments, and in 5 years, you're owing over $25,000. It's not just numbers. It's a mechanic where apps like Affirm or Klarna hide the true cost behind easy installments. Third, the crypto and meme stock trap. The hidden mechanic is FOMO amplified by social algorithms. Platforms like X and TikTok in 2026 use AI to curate feeds that show only winners, friends posting vacation pics from a Bitcoin rally, while burying the 90% who lose. You dip in without research, chasing 10x gains, but the volatility mechanic means one regulatory announcement from the SEC crashes your portfolio overnight. Fourth, neglecting emergency funds in a gig economy world. The mechanic? Precarious income streams. With AI automating entry-level jobs, more 20-somethings are freelancing on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. But without a buffer, one client ghosting you means dipping into credit, triggering a debt spiral. Fifth, poor credit building in the age of open banking. Hidden here is the scoring algorithm shift. In 2026, your score isn't just payments, it's tied to your digital footprint. Late on a streaming bill? It dings you. But many ignore building it early, thinking credit is old school, missing out on lower rates for future loans. Sixth, underinvesting in skills amid AI upheaval. The mechanic is opportunity cost, spending on short-term highs instead of courses on AI tools or coding, which could double your income. And seventh, social comparison debt. Apps like Instagram Reels in 2026 use neural filters to make everyone's life look perfect, pushing you to finance trips or gadgets to keep up, ignoring the hidden interest eating your future wealth. These mechanics aren't accidents, they're built into the system, which brings us to the systemic explanation. Let's zoom out. The financial system in 2026 is a beast optimized for profit, not your success. Big tech and banks love 20-somethings because we're digital natives, impulsive, and undereducated on finance. Take the subscription economy. Companies like Netflix and Spotify lobby for seamless auto-renewals, knowing inertia keeps you paying. Systemically, it's designed with dark patterns, tiny cancel buttons, buried fees. Then there's the debt system. Post-pandemic recovery means higher rates, but banks profit from your defaults via fees. Student loans? With total debt over $1.8 trillion, forbearance is ending, and payments resuming, many face unaffordable bills. Crypto? Exchanges thrive on trading fees during volatility, while DeFi exploits the uninformed. The gig economy, fueled by AI platforms, systemic issue, no benefits, no stability. Governments talk pilots, but in 2026, it's limited, leaving you vulnerable. Education systems fail us too. Schools teach calculus but not 401(k)(s) or crypto taxes. Social media giants? Their algorithms prioritize engagement, creating echo chambers of bad advice. Credit systems evolved with AI scoring, but it's biased, favoring those with data history, disadvantaging young folks. Investment barriers, high fees on apps for small accounts. Overall, the system preys on our youth. Long horizons mean we can absorb losses, but it compounds inequality. Projections show rising debt traps for Gen Z if unchanged. It's not conspiracy, it's capitalism 2.0, where data is the new oil, and your mistakes fuel it. Now, let's talk mental impact, because these mistakes don't just hurt your wallet, they wreck your head. Starting with anxiety overload. Waking up to debt notifications in 2026 always-on world? It's cortisol city. Studies show financial stress in 20-somethings correlates with higher depression rates, exacerbated by apps that push more products. Regret paralysis hits next. You make one bad investment bet, lose $2,000, and suddenly you're risk-averse, missing legit opportunities like index funds. It's learned helplessness, thinking I'm bad with money, which becomes self-fulfilling. Social isolation creeps in. Can't afford that group trip because of lifestyle inflation? Friends drift, leading to loneliness. The mental loop, spend to feel included, deepen debt, feel worse. Burnout from gig juggling without savings, mental exhaustion, reduced productivity, vicious cycle. Credit dings affect self-worth. Low scores feel like personal failure. Long-term, chronic stress impacts health. It impairs decision-making, making more mistakes. But the flip, avoiding them builds confidence, resilience, mental wealth compounding like interest. Shifting to real-world examples to make this hit home. Take Sarah, a 25-year-old graphic designer in Chicago. In 2025, she inflated her lifestyle post-raise, upgraded to a $2,500 per month apartment with smart home tech. Hidden mechanic? Auto-escalating rent via app. Systemically, housing costs from inflation. Mentally, she spiraled into anxiety, working overtime. By mid-2026, near eviction. Her escape? Downsized, but lost savings. Then Jamal, 22, college student in Florida. Dove into meme coins after TikTok hype. Lost $3,000 in a crash from new regs. Systemic, unregulated platforms preyed on FOMO. Mental impact, paused school from depression. Forums full of similar stories. Emily, 27, freelancer in Seattle. No emergency fund when AI tools automated her gigs. Systemic gig precarity. Mentally, burnout led to issues. Reddit threads echo this. One user shared a $1,000 medical bill wiping her out. Global but US-focused, Mike, 24, ignored credit building, using only debit. When buying a car, 25% interest. Systemic bias. Mentally, felt failure. Finally, your practical escape, actionable steps to break free. Start with auditing your lifestyle. Track every expense for a month using apps like Mint or YNAB. Cut subs ruthlessly, aim for under 10% of income. Escape mechanic, set no-buy rules for impulse triggers. For debt, prioritize high interest first. Use avalanche method, list debts, pay minimums, extra on highest rate. In 2026, leverage apps like Sophie for personalized plans. Build emergency fund, Auto-transfer 10 to 20% to high-yield savings at 4 to 5% rates. Crypto escape. Educate first. Free courses on Coursera. Invest only what you can lose. Diversify into ETFs. Use tools like CoinMarketCap, not hype. Gig stability. Diversify clients. Aim for multiple streams. Save 20% per gig for taxes emergencies. Skills investment. Allocate $100 per month to Udemy on trending tech. Credit building. Get a secured card. Pay on time. Monitor via Credit Karma or Experian. Escape social comparison. Curate feeds. Unfollow influencers. Follow finance creators. Mental hacks. Journal wins weekly. Join communities like Personal Finance. Set micro goals. Save $100 this week. Implement a future self ritual. Visualize 30-year-old you debt-free. Track progress quarterly. If in deep, seek pros. Credit counseling from non-profits. There you have it. Escape is possible. If Alex can turn it around, he's now building savings, so can you. Drop in the comments. What's your biggest money mistake? Like, share, subscribe for more. See you next time. Stay wealthy.